live from the 2017 AFDA Experimental Festival happening right here in Observatory, Cape Town. My name is Nancy Sekukwane and you are watching Zazise. Joining me outside are my lovely co-hosts Naledi Mochwadi and Chad Julius, who will be giving you guys the full coverage of the Experimental Festival from outside. Let's take a look.
Hi guys, I'm Naledi Mochwadi and I'm at the AFDA Experimental Festival 2017.
Hi, I'm Chad Julius and I'm here on the red carpet of Zazise.
So while that lituation is happening outside, I've been given the pleasure of having one-on-one conversations with the human beings of AFDA, just getting to know who it is that they are and why they're here. Without any further ado, let me introduce you to the boss lady herself, the dean of the campus. Thank you so much for joining us here today, ma'am.
How do you do? Very happy to be here.
Yes, how do you do? I like the excitement. Just get comfortable, Mama Bear. Don't even worry about it.
I'm very comfortable, thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit about the Experimental Festival? What exactly is it?
Well, it's the first of the festivals of the two phases of the third year student year, and it really revolves around the students being given the opportunity to experiment within the structures, the narrative structures and the frameworks that they're given, to experiment in every discipline, to push the boundaries and try to feel where they can push those boundaries in producing a work that then is presented to an audience here. And the audience they bring in, friends, family, fellow students, and critics who come in and just have a look and enjoy the space. They also put together stands to promote their projects, which we look at and we mark as well. I think it's a very exciting opportunity because when they get to graduation, the rules come back and the structures are tighter, but they've hopefully tested themselves at this point of the year.
I think taking a look at the stands and everything outside, everything just looks so great. And I can see that the third year is really prepared for this. Before I get any more sidetracked, can you please tell us what the theme of the Experimental Festival is this year?
Afrofusion.
Ooh,
there we go. A bit of
yes.
the Afro and a bit of the fusion.
Look at her showing us that bling there. Hey, yo.
I think in this country, we really combine Africans from all over the continent, certainly down here on campus in Cape Town, as well as people from Europe, other South Africans of all cultures, and I think that's our fusion with the Western, the African of all kinds, and I think we're celebrating that here today.
I think it's really been shown, and it's, I'm excited myself.
You can see it in the food.
Hey, best believe, and I'm gonna not stop. Hey, none of us should. So then can you tell me how you're finding the transition from Joburg to Cape Town? How are you finding it here?
I've emigrated to Cape Town.
Oh.
It's a different space. It's a very different place. I think it's wonderful. It has a different energy. It's a different mix of people. It's not to be compared. It's just different and very exciting. And I think I'm learning all the time about who's here, what people have to say, what's important to them. And I pick up on that from the students and the staff all the time. And I think it's really fascinating.
Thank you so much for joining us. Guys, let's take a look at what Naledi's doing.
Hey guys, we have some more festival goers and I'd love to interview them. Come through ladies, please. Hi, how are you guys doing? Good. So tell me, what are your names, please?
I'm Raquel. Bianca.
Nice to meet you ladies. You guys look beautiful. Can you tell me what's happening with the attire today?
Thank you. Okay, so we play Aria and Aurora in Sorority, which is the third year film that's being shown today. And we just wanted the characters in the film.
So basically it's like going to Disneyland and meeting the characters, you know? That's why we're all dressed up.
That's why we're here for our film.
Well, you guys look beautiful. The makeup is beautiful. Everything is nice. Are you guys enjoying the film festival though?
Yes, we are.
It's so cool.
And it's you guys' first one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'd love to see you partaking in more next year. So we're going to be going and looking through.
Well, guys, clearly it's lit and it is happening, it's popping, it's doing all the things. Naledi, thank you so much for showing us. Let's take a break, guys, because, Lord knows I need one. After this, we'll be taking a look at one of the third experimental trailers, so keep tuned.
You look back at your life. You see everything falling apart. You want to go far. But, wait a minute. We will bring back colors into your life. This holiday. One of the most beautiful town in the world. Cape Town. A destination for you.
Well, guys, hopefully you were able to take a look at the trailer that we just showed. If not, shame on you and it's your loss. The name of the film is Slip Away, and in studio today I have the director, the editor, and the actor of the film. Guys, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Cool. Thank you for having us.
How are you feeling? Are you good?
Nervous, I guess.
Nervous? No.
feel
You
real
in
good.
Mama's house. I got you. So, guys, can you please holler at the people? Can you tell us what the role of what your role in the film was?
Well, I am the writer and director of the film.
Oh, holla, holla. I'm the actor. I'm Alex the actor.
I'm the editor, and for those who don't know what that is, I take the shots that Adam does, where he shoots Alex, and then I stitch them together in a pretty way, in layman's terms.
In a pretty way. And let's talk about that trailer, guys. I didn't know what was going on, but I enjoyed it so much. So can you please tell us what the concept of your film is?
The film is about suppression of individuality through conformity. More specifically, okay, just to unpack that, it's about a man who goes against his society, against their norms, their values, and silently deviates from the established path. He encounters a group of authoritative detectives, enlists the help of a show host, and even a mysterious cashier.
Oh. So why did you choose this to be your concept? Why did you decide?
Well, I thought it would be interesting to portray characters that literally do not have a voice to speak up about their own situation in this conformist society, which is why I was very interested in doing a silent film. So yes, the film is almost entirely silent, and working with that was a very valuable experience and really was fantastic, I think.
Difficult, I can imagine, as well.
Yes, it was very challenging, both for cast and myself. I usually like to write very dialogue-driven films, lots and lots of dialogue, reams and reams, so this was a really, really fun experience.
And how was it for you acting in the film? Was it easy for you to get into the character? Because you look cray-cray in that trailer, let me not lie.
No, I wouldn't say it was easy, but, you know, we worked hard. A lot of rehearsals and pre-production with the director to get that kind of look going, and obviously trying to portray what the character's thinking without him actually saying anything. So it was like a challenge, but like it was a good challenge. I enjoyed it.
What was the best part and the worst part about it? Sorry, Adam. Hey, we want to hear, guys.
Yo, hey,
We're gonna get you fired.
The gossip.
Come through, my man.
Best part, I don't know. It was just a really good experience all around. Like, I don't know, I really enjoyed every bit of it. Like, sure, it got a bit much. I think I was in nearly every shot. So that was kind of...
You liked it. You liked coming here.
But yeah, no, it was all good. I don't think I'd have anything bad to say about it.
And for you, editing it, how was it? What were the highlights for you? Did you enjoy it? Was it?
Yeah, it
just
was.
Give us the 1-1, man.
It was very different. Adam and I, we've done multiple productions together, and he's always had a very certain style that it's been always very like quick-paced, and he really wanted to slow things down in this production. So holding longer on the shots and really just dragging out the core emotions of it, because there is no dialogue, so we really have to let the audience take all the environment for as much as we can before we cut to the next shots. So yeah, it was a very different experience, very valuable experience. I love him as a director, but you learn to hate him as well, because he's always challenging you so much, So it's all good at the end.
Sure, guys, it seems like you really had a great time working on set, and the dynamic looks fresh. If you guys want to take a look at the film, go to LT1. If you're not here on campus, take a look online at afda.co.za. Naledi, take it away.
Guys, we're here at the front of the stalls and we're going to be checking them out. Come through. How are you? Let's stand in front of this beautiful canvas here. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. I'm great. So, what is your name?
Kayla.
What is your part in this
I'm
movie?
the cinematographer for The Golden Eyed Monster, also short for TGM.
The Golden Eyed Monster. So, Cindy, how was working with your crew?
Oh, it was amazing. It was definitely a group effort, and all of our hard work, I think, paid off, which you'll get to see tomorrow. Help us too if you guys are around. Loved the team, loved the cast, loved the crew. We have different characters as our cast as well, which you'll see like over here. But that's pretty cool.
So the puppets represent the characters
Yes,
in the movie?
yes.
Wow, okay. And you're proud of this work that you guys have done?
What do you mean?
The whole stalls, the process of making the movie.
Yes, our crew, yeah, we all put in effort to come and make the stall.
Yes.
But yeah, group work, yes.
And the festival, are you enjoying it?
Loving the festival so far. Everybody's done an amazing job. Yes, I'm enjoying it. Can't wait to see all the films. Yeah, I want to get a moment to go and check it out.
Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you. So guys, that's it for me. Back to you, Chad.
Thank you, Naledi. Right now with me on the red carpet is the directors, writers and producers of The Touch of a Button, a third-year TV experimental production, Demi Kanamaya and Sinomta Nduna. Sino, I'm dying to know, the viewers are dying to know, what can we expect from The Touch of a Button?
Well, The Touch of a Button is a documentary focusing on the negative effects of social media. So what we did is we experimented with two teenagers, Keegan and Jade, and we took their phones away for 5 days. And it's going to be crazy to see both of the reactions. So you guys and the audiences are going to expect to see a roller coaster amongst the two. It's going to be awesome. And as the audience will be able to just see of how consumed we are of social media. Yeah.
And our phones. And from a producer's point of view, what would you say were some of the challenges, the ups and the downs with creating this project and fundamentally creating it with the crew that you've been working with for the last 2 to 3 years almost?
Yes, no, definitely. It is the best crew. It is my favorite crew. We are the dream team, guys. Well, yeah, it's been ups and downs, like you've mentioned. However, I do feel that through the challenges and through the obstacles we face, we've managed to get through it. You know, we've experienced issues with weather and problems with interviews, securing them and things like that. But we managed to get through our plan Bs and get it out. So, yeah, it was a fun documentary to make and produce, and I'm really excited for you guys to watch it. It's going to be great.
And one last question, a word of advice maybe, to the younger viewers at home that would like to be just like us, aspire to be role models in the entertainment industry and media. Is there any sort of advice that you could give them to follow their dreams?
It would be to definitely follow your dreams, you know. Exactly that. Follow your dreams, you know. If you believe in something, go for it. No one else is stopping you. You're the only one who can be the best version of yourself.
Yeah, don't let the haters get in the way. You do you. You can do it. If you believe it, you can achieve it.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys. If you can do it, if you can achieve it, you can believe it. Don't let the haters hate, let them participate.
Yes.
Right now we're going into an ad break, but before we do that, let's catch the trailer of The Touch of a Button. Enjoy.
Addiction.
I'm playing pool.
I used to feel outcasted.
You're not really living your life if you do that.
Social media is an addiction. Yes, This is a real thing, and the chances are that many of you watching this right now suffer from it.
This will continue to be present as long as people are willing to use it.
You look back at your life. You see everything falling apart. You want to go far. But, wait a minute. We will bring back colors into your life. This holiday. One of the most beautiful towns in the world. Cape Town. A destination for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. You are tuned into Zazise. So we've been having a talk about television and film, but let's take a look at the people who actually fill up the screen and take up the stage. I'm of course talking about live performance. Seated in the studio today, we have Rob Murray, the director of one of the third-year stage plays. Thank you so much for having us. Well, for us having you today.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
How are you feeling?
Great. It's been a wonderful run so far. Had very, very positive feedback, great audiences, and looking forward to our final one, which is also with always a touch of regret. Love to play for a little bit longer.
I'm glad we had you. Can you please tell us a little bit about Bloodstream? You directed that, of course, yes?
It's played by Andrew Buckland, who's one of the country's foremost writers and performers, who has a very specific style of physical theatre and creating characters and entire worlds just with his physical gestures and body shapes and stuff. Bloodstream is the story of a tree, Dimitri, the final living tree on the planet, and his efforts to change the mind of the woodcutter that comes to chop him down. He gets miniaturized, injected into the body, and discovers that the body is at war with itself. It's ruled by a tyrannical mind, a fascist state, and he goes on this epic adventure throughout the body, finding allies and villains the whole time in his quest to reach the mind of the woodcutter to change it.
So how have you found working with the third-year LP students?
It's been an absolute joy working with them. I think they kind of looked at me when I pitched it, and they were like, "We're doing what?" But it's been a process of them just trusting me and also trusting themselves and really allowing themselves to play.
Well, I'm really excited to see the play. I'm coming today, ticket or no ticket. I'm just joking, I'll pay. Let's take a look at what the third-year LP students are doing.
I love portraying different characters.
The reason why I chose acting, for me, it was a way to express myself. It was a way to tell stories.
I basically enjoyed acting pretty much all of my schooling career.
Because it is a burning passion of mine and something that I love. So if you love something and you do it, then you won't be working for the rest of your life. So they say.
Helped me a lot.
I don't know where to begin. It has helped me on so many levels. AFDA has actually given me the most for it, and I appreciate that it has given me that platform of actually achieving what I've actually wanted to do in my life.
I definitely think that they help in the sense that they're a very practical university.
I'm a messenger, and then I'm also part of the army.
I am playing Aretha, which is basically a red blood cell, which does floating of the blood and distribution of oxygen.
I play Dimitri, the tree.
I play the character called Mama Nadi, and she is kind of the boss woman. She runs the bar/brothel.
Well, guys, I don't know about you, but I've had an amazing time getting to know these people, having one-on-one conversations with them. Unfortunately, our time has come to an end, Thagatia. But not before Snare gives us a lovely musical performance. It's been an amazing journey. It's been an amazing time. Stay tuned. Catch us same time, same place next week. It's been Zazise, and I'm Nancy Sukhokwane.
Forget you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I forget you and forget her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be with ya. No, ain't that so? Although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Yeah, forget you. I know I can drive a Ferrari. That don't mean I can't get you there. I guess she's an Xbox and I'm more Atari, where you play your game in bed. I pity the fool